We're at the halfway point of the season. Things could be better, could be worse, could be better. Hi there folks, and welcome back to Sons of the Rock. I'm Nick from SonickFM, and this is episode number 20. As I said in the intro, we're at halfway point of the season. We had 2 games coming up today against Hamilton and Inverness. Now, if we remember correctly, at the start of the season, we played Hamilton and they beat us 1-0. And that was the first game that we played in the championship season. When we played them again later on, they beat us 3-1. So, going to be a tough game against Hamilton. The Inverness games, we beat them 2-1 the first time we played them, and they beat us 2-0 in the return game. So tough couple of games today, but fingers crossed we can get some decent results. Since the last episode, we left off with the 2-2 draw against Queen of the South after a 4-2 win over Arbroath, and it's pretty much continued in the same vein. A 1-1 draw with Ross County, beat 3-2 by Ayr. I think that was quite a late goal. No, it wasn't. They went 2-0 up, we pulled one back. They then went 3-1 up in Dangana in the 81st minute. A lot of yellow cards in that game, which is a little bit concerning. But we then played Dundee at home, drew 2 each, and then Airdrie at home and drew 2 each with them again. So as I said, 2 games, both at home today against Hamilton and Inverness. I was considering coming back for the Scottish Cup third round, but we drew Cumbernauld Colts. I didn't think that was a very interesting game. I think I spoke about that yesterday. All of that leaves the league table looking like this. We are currently in 7th place on 21 points after 18 games. We're still 4 points ahead of Arbroath in 9th, so we've still got a little bit of a buffer down here to the relegation places. Queen of the South are just absolutely in the mud. They're not. I don't think they're coming back from that. I mean, they're 11 points behind 9th and 15 points behind ourselves in Inverness in 7th and 8th. So I think it's safe to say Queen of the South are probably going to be the team relegated. So I don't think we need to worry about 10th place. It's just we need to make sure that we keep a gap between ourselves and 9th. I said at the start of the championship season that 9th would be where I would expect to finish, considering we were predicted overwhelming favourites to finish bottom. 9th, I would take that and then try and stay up through the playoffs, especially since the club vision for the season is to fight bravely against relegation, but anything above 9th would be a bonus. And because of the start to the season that we had, I want to stay out of 9th. I want to stay in this league. I don't want to be in a relegation fight. We do need to try and start opening up a bit more of a gap. As I said, we do still have that 4-point buffer at the moment. We just need to make sure that we keep that and preferably increase it. And we're going to try and start that today with our first game against Hamilton. And this is the team for the Hamilton game. We have Gregor, Zabrit, Ingalls, Govia, McGeever, Christensen and Wardrope at the back, Williamson and Bandera in midfield, Lyons and Frizzell on the wings with McCausland and Dangana up front. Now, as you can see, there are a couple of these little dotted lines which say that they've played poorly when played together. I'm not too concerned about them. Christensen and both Williamson and Bandera are new players into the team. It does take time for these partnerships to develop. So I'm going to keep at it with them at the moment. It is kick-off time now. And we're hoping for a much better result against Hamilton today than we've had previously against them in the season. And after 20 minutes, nothing much has happened. I'm going to give some encouragement to the team as we get the first highlight of the game. Wardrope with a throw-in. It's headed clear by a Hamilton defender. Bandera manages to pick up with McGeever at the back now. Plays it forward for Williamson. Williamson into Bandera. Bandera with a ball forward for Dangana. He nods it down for Frizzell. Adam Frizzell shot just wide of the post. We've seen him get into those positions before and score. And I don't think he's scored that many goals for us this season. So really be doing with him picking up the pace a little bit there in terms of goals. Williamson does well to win the ball at the back and clears it upfield. But Dangana can't get one to the end of it, and it's with Hamilton now at the back. Play the ball out wide to the right and cut inside, and with the shot, Zabrit does well to make the save. And I'm not sure if that was a post or a save from Zabra on the rebound. Either way, it's kept out. And that's all we can hope for, as we're coming into half time now. This 1 shot, 0 on target. We're at home. We really should be doing better than that. So, we've not been the better team. I'm not happy with the performance. Perform better. Get out there and perform better. I mean, 1 shot on goal in a game at home. Zabret does well to hold on to the ball from point blank range there. Arbroath are 1-0 up in their game, so they've managed to cut the gap now as it stands to 2 points. If we lose this game, that is a 1 point gap. That is not a comfortable gap. Hamilton coming forward again. Wardrobe does well to win it. And it's with Frizzell in midfield now. He plays it to Williamson. Williamson gives it out to Lyons. Lyons tries to find McCausland ahead of him. It's cut out, but Lyons gets it back. This time he gives it to McCausland, into Bandera. Bandera, good ball out wide on the left to Gavia. Can he do anything with it? Gets a ball into the box, and Dangana was there, but it's just taken off his head. Bandera's got it back, though. He gives it to Wardrobe. Bit of a sloppy pass, but Wardrobe cleans up. Ball forward. Frizzell's through this time, and his shot saved by the Hamilton goalkeeper. He's holding his head in his hands. He knows he should have done better. Got a corner, though. Gavia swings it in. It's again headed clear by the Hamilton defence. And the ball forward, Hamilton trying to get a counter-attack going now. We are getting men back. And the cross-come shot there is easily dealt with by Zabret. He long ball upfield from him. Dangana nods it down to Frizzell. Frizzell gives it to Bandera. Bandera, a great pass out wide to Lyons. Can he get a ball in? Gives it back to Williamson. It's with Bandera again now. Him and Williamson passing between them. Beautiful ball through from Williamson to Lyons. Lyons wears it into the box, and Michael Dangana's there for his 17th goal of the season. That was some lovely football. After the long ball up the park from Zabret, wasn't really expecting anything to come of it, but that was some beautiful passing. Great ball from Williamson through to Lyons, and Lyons just squares it into the middle of the box where your centre forward should be waiting to pounce, and he is. It's 1-0 now. That's what we needed. He moves us up to 6 as things stand on 24 points. Christensen's got himself injured, so Crichton's going to come on in defence. 67 minutes gone. While we're here, what I think we're going to do as well is we're going to move McCausland out wide, take Frizzell off, and bring Afolayan on. Neither McCausland or Frizzell playing particularly well, but we know that McCausland is pretty decent out on that wing. So yeah, we'll do that for now with 20 minutes left to go. I am going to give some encouragement to the team again. The ball in from Hamilton's cleared, and Dangana has managed to pick it up. Turns, can he get past his man? He's not blessed with a lot of pace, Dangana, but he does have some. Just played it inside to McCausland. McCausland tried to get a ball into the box, but the Hamilton goalkeeper came out and claimed it. And he's just played it forward. And Crichton, who's just on the park, misjudges the header, and that allowed Hamilton to get through and have the shot on goal. Luckily for us, the shot was wide. Right, we've got some tired legs out there now as we're in the final 5 minutes. McCausland's done fantastically on that right-hand side to win the ball back. He does have the pace. He should be able to get past the man. But his ball into the box for Afolayan is cut out, and it's Hamilton again coming forward with an attack. Played forward to McGrath. McGrath with the ball into the box. And Josh Schonebeer is there to just tap it home. That went past 2 defenders. Neither of them dealt with it. What was going on at the back there? See it again. Ball's played forward. McGrath gets on there. Well, look, in fact, it gets. Crichton should be further back to deal with that. Wardrobe can't get in front of the man. That is not good enough. Played out now by Zabret to Crichton, whose long ball forward finds Lyons. He nods it down to Williamson. Williamson gives it out to Gavia. Gavia, looking for somebody, finds Williamson. Lyons has it again. Got Gavia on the overlap, but he's decided to come inside, and that's a foul, surely. But Banderas picked up the ball and he's fed through Afolayan. Afolayan had the chance. I've just noticed Michael Dingana's off the park. Hopefully that's nothing too serious and it's Hamilton again that have the chance. And you have got to be joking. What in the world happened there? Throw in from a Dolphin, gives it back, gets it back from McGrath, plays it in. Semple nods it down. Schoenebeer's shot. Kamara's just standing there and nods it home. How, with 5 minutes left to play, can we be winning 1-0 and then lose 2-1? This team, when we're good, we're very good, but when we're bad, we are awful. Christensen injury out for 3 months. It's a couple of injuries he's had now. Fans are starting to criticise my tactics. Maybe I need to look at changing it up. Usually when you get this message, it means it's time to change it. And then you'll start winning again. Hopefully. Dingana's also injured. He's only out for 2 to 3 days, so he should hopefully be back in time for the Inverness game. So I'll jump ahead now to that match. We'll be back in just a second with the team. We are back now with the team for the game against Inverness. Changing up the formation. We're going to the 4-2-3-1. Give that a try today, since fans were becoming fed up with the previous tactic. So give that a try. See how we got on. And this is the team as it lines up. We have Zabrit, Ingalls, Govia, Megget, McGeever and Wardrop at the back. Williamson and Carswell in midfield. Lyons, Frizzell and McCausland are the attacking midfield, with Dingana as the lone striker. So kick-off time, and in between matches I did have a team meeting with the team just to try and lift their spirits a little bit. Tell them that we can turn things around, and they all seemed happy with that. A corner there, swung in by Govia. Dingana couldn't get ahead on it, and now Inverness can counter. Williamson does well at the back though, and McCausland is picked up a loose header. He gets into the box, but his shot is just blocked. I think the Inverness defender just got a toe to it. He just took the sting out of it and made it easy for the goalkeeper to gather. Free kick now for Inverness. Played short. It's back out wide now with McDonald. He plays it into the box and Duffy's there. His shot is well saved by Zabra. I thought he might have been offside there. Zabra done really well to get the save. It was cleared away by Wardrobe. 25 minutes in now. We're doing not too bad, although Inverness are starting to get a few more highlights. As the deep free kick comes in and is held by Zabra. And it's cleared upfield by him now to Lyons. Lyons gets past his man. He's through on goal here as Lyons, but his shot's a poor one, and the goalkeeper kicks it out quickly, but Megget is there to stop any danger. Playing really well in this opening half hour. The corner comes in and Dingana's up there with the header. Sorry, it was Lyons that got the final touch on it. I thought it was Dingana with the header. Lyons must have just got a touch on it. The keeper, I thought had saved it. Couldn't hold on to it though. See again. Gavia swings it in. As Lyons actually comes over the top of Dingana with the header. And the goalkeeper's going to be raging with that one. He looked like he'd saved it, but it just slipped through his hands. It's been a good first half so far as the free kick comes in and McGeever's there this time to head clear. It's picked up by Inverness though. McCausland pressing, as is Dingana. Megget's there to stop the ball over the top, but the clearance can't find a Dumbarton shirt, and it's with Inverness again. We've got men in space as the ball's fed through. McDonald with the shot, but Zabrit does brilliantly to get hands on it and put it over the bar. Corner now though for Inverness. And it's a deep one. McGeever's up there again. McGeever is starting to be the McGeever of old. It's Frizzell who's tried to break away. Loses out on the ball. Just coming into half time then. It's been a good first half if we look at the stats. 7 shots, 5 on target, 0.78 XG. 4 shots, 2 on target for Inverness and a 0.37 XG. Pretty even in possession. Passes completed percentage, pretty even also. So I'm pleased with how things are going, so just want to keep this up as we get into the second half. Keep an eye on fitness levels of a few players. A couple of players are starting to look a bit tired already. And Dingana's not having the greatest of games up front. Free kick in from Frizzell. He was looking for the head of someone. I can't make out who it was. That is Dingana. He wasn't able to get to it. The ball eventually ends up with Lyons in the box and he has a shot, but it's straight at the goalkeeper. Right, so Frizzell's picked up a knock. So we are going to get him off. Bandera can play in there. I think I'm going to put Kirkpatrick in. And just looking while I'm here, Michael Dangano on a 6.5. So I think we're going to get him off and bring Afolayan on in there. And 25 minutes left to play now. Things are looking okay. McCausland and Williamson are both tired now. So with 10 minutes left to go, I think what we'll do, don't really have anybody that can play out there. Well, Spence can play out there, but I think we're going to get Williamson off. In fact, no, we're going to keep Williamson on. Carswell's going to come off because he's also tired, but he's on a yellow card. We're going to get him off for Bandera. That'll be the final substitution, and try and see out the final 10 minutes and hope that we don't capitulate like we did against Hamilton. Free kick in from Frizzell is straight into the arms of the Inverness goalkeeper. He's taking his time getting it out. The ball forward, Megget just misses out on it, and Seedorf has got past Wardrobe at the back and scores. Anybody else getting deja vu? See there, the ball forward, Megget's just beaten in there. Wardrobe goes to ground. It gets past him far too easily. Zabrit doesn't even move. It's all too easy for Inverness there. Going to switch up to very attacking. Kirkpatrick has a free kick just on the edge of the box. He plays it to the back post for McGeever. McGeever with the shot over the bar. That's not the player you want at the back post trying to volley the ball home. Final whistle, 1-1. So the injury to Adam Frizzell, a couple of weeks. Leave that to the physio. Right, so at the end of the episode, this is how the league table now looks. We've dropped down to 8th, 22 points from 20 games. Still 5 points ahead of Arbroath. So that was a good draw. In the end, turns out Ayr United beating Arbroath. We have increased that gap just ever so slightly. And for the next episode, as I said, we are now at the end of December, so I'm going to play Scottish Cup third round. Probably play through January as well, depending on when the fourth round of the Scottish Cup is. And who we get, we might come back for that. But at the moment, I'm looking probably coming back for the Airdrie Dundee game. That may change, as I said, depending on who we get in the Scottish Cup third round. But that's probably the aim at the moment. And that wraps up episode 20 of Sons of the Rock. And don't forget, if you enjoyed the video, then feel free to leave a like down below. While you're down there, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell to make sure you don't miss any videos going forward. As always, thank you very much for watching.